6 drugstore waterproof mascaras that are amazing. How do I know so much about waterproof mascara? Because it is the only kind of mascara I can wear. If I am using a non-waterproof mascara, it will literally uncurl my lashes. All right, let's get into it. None of these are clumping, will flake, will smudge. That's why they're on my list of the best. The thing I love the most, these are all drugstore affordable mascaras. First one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof. Okay, they're all waterproof. I guess I'll keep saying it. I won't remember that I'm not supposed to say it. This one to me is the most natural looking one. If you want that no makeup look, this was the waterproof one for you. The brush is my favorite type. There isn't a curve to it, it's just straight. It's actually kind of a long brush compared to some of the other ones. It's not going to give you that huge volume and voluminous and all that. It's just going to give you your lashes, but better. If I want to just have my eyelashes come out a little bit more, but not be like, oh, she's wearing mascara, I'll wear this because it works every time. It does not clump. This is just one of my favorites. They're all my favorites, but this is one of them for a more natural look. Okay, the next one is from Maybelline and it is called the Falsies Lash Lift. The brush is kind of like an hourglass kind of brush, and it makes it so that it's easier to get into the corners of your eyes and then gives you that nice fluttery look. This one just goes on easy every time. This one can clump a little bit, and I don't mind it because it does give you that more volumized look. So I don't mind it, but it doesn't give you that very clumped look, but it gives me really good volume and really good length. The next one on the docket is Essence Lash Princess, of course, waterproof. So the blue one is the waterproof one and could not be more inexpensive. I think it's $4, something like that. This one's got a pretty long brush as well. It doesn't have a curve, it just goes up kind of like a cone. For some reason, this one is one of the easiest ones to get into the corner of my eyelashes. I don't know why, it just works easy. It's also an easy handle to hold. Sometimes with my arthritis, it's hard to hold these and I have to actually like maneuver it. This one I can maneuver it without having to take it out of my hand. I know some people that doesn't matter, but for me that matters. And one of the least expensive ones on the market. All right, the next one is unique because it's actually got 2 parts to it. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar X Fiber. This one actually has 2 parts to it. It has a primer to it and it has the actual mascara. So the brush is the middle part. So you take the one, and what I do is I take the first one, this is the primer, and just give it a nice thin coat. You don't need anything thick. It's just priming your eyelashes. So don't worry about making them look perfect. That's not what that job is. It's to prime your lashes. Then you use the number 2 one, and that one, the brush got a curve to it, but not a really strong curve. This one gives me easy lashes every time. And I think maybe it's because of the primer. It just gets them ready. This one, I can get this great volume, great length without having to go in with several coats. This is the Maybelline, the Colossal Curl Bounce. This is a newer mascara on the market. Not really new, but it was new this year. Okay, first let's talk about the brush itself. The brush has a slight curve to it. Not a very strong curve, but a slight one. And again, it's the kind of brush that I love. This one gives me amazing volume and amazing length. And can I tell you, this thing will last through a day at the beach. I wore this yesterday and I didn't go in the water. It was really windy yesterday, so my eyes were watering and I was rubbing them and trying to get the water off. I got, my contacts got really weird at one point and I was like mussing with my eyes. When I went to go take off my mascara at the end of the day, I thought my eyes were gonna look like a train wreck. my lashes looked amazing. I was like, man, this stuff really is amazing. So if you need something to last through a day at the beach, this is your one. This is long, long, long lasting. Okay, the one I'm wearing today, and probably one of my absolute most favorite for the volume and the length. So if you guys can see how long, oh my goodness, I love this. This is the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. Again, obviously waterproof. So this one, the brush is really kind of a chunky brush. It's on the shorter side, but not real short. It's just kind of more thick than the other ones, more like teddy bearish, I would say. It's so easy to get volume immediately. And I did go in with 2 coats with this one just to make it even more for this video, but you don't have to use 2 coats. 1 coat is plenty. My one that I'm not putting it in this list, it's a little bonus one. I'm not keeping it in the list because I don't appreciate a clumping mascara, but if I really wanted to give that huge volume, thick lashes, this would be the one I would go for. And this is the e.l.f. Big Mood, I think it's called. Yeah, Big Mood. This brush is massive. It is huge. I don't use it a ton only because it does give that clump, like immediately. You can brush it out, and I will use my little handy dandy comb and brush it through if it clumps too much. If you really want to give that Vavoom eyelashes, this is the one I would go for. But I didn't keep it in the 6 because it wouldn't be one of my favorites. If I need to know my lashes are going to look good no matter what, and I don't have to think about it, I will use these 6. I am going to link a video right here where I did an entire face using Kokie products. Kokie is a drugstore brand, and they do have a mascara. You're gonna have to watch the video to see why I didn't include this one in my mix of my favorites. All right, guys, I will see you maybe in that one or another one. God bless.